is old money. This is a 1914 series $10 bill. First of all, you note that it's Andrew Jackson, who today is on the $20 bill. Way back then, he was on the $10 bill. Now, the signature of the Secretary of Treasury right here is Andrew Mellon. Maybe we can get you to close in kind of on a half bill there on camera too. Andrew Mellon was the head of Standard Oil, what is today ExxonMobil, and was the world's largest oil company. This was his first stint as Secretary of Treasury. He was the Secretary of Treasury for 5 different presidents, between Woodrow Wilson to Herbert Hoover. And so he controlled a lot of the Treasury Department, a lot of economic policy, also the head of Mellon Bank, and he had a nephew, and his nephew was Harry Anslinger.
Oh, bite your tongue.
And Harry Anslinger was the first head of the Federal Bureau of Narcotics. Now, the Federal Bureau of Narcotics started in 1931, and it was in place until '72, when under Richard Nixon they changed the Federal Bureau of Narcotics to the Drug Enforcement Administration in the Controlled Substances Act of 1972. But Harry Anslinger is the father of hemp and cannabis prohibition. He's the one who made up the reefer madness stories and said it caused people to go insane and kill their family and friends. Now, Andrew Mellon was the head, as I said, of Standard Oil. And in Mexico, in 1911, there was a revolution, as many of you may know, and Pancho Villa led the revolution, and they overthrew the Mexican government and established new government that continues today. And Pancho Villa's soldiers had a Revolutionary War song called La Cucaracha. La Cucaracha, in one line in La Cucaracha, says that the cockroach, which is what La Cucaracha is, the cockroach, smokes marijuana and then falls down. Well, Pancho Villa, when they became the revolutionary leaders and took over the government of Mexico, they nationalized the oil industry. And the oil industry magnates, such as Andrew Mellon here, did not like that at all. And so he is the one who directed, actually the first marijuana laws in the country were enacted in 1914, right about the time this $10 bill was made. Now, this $10 Federal Reserve note is printed on 100% hemp paper.
Cool.
So it is made out of hemp paper. No, close in, don't go away. Don't go away. Close in, come back again.
There you go.
Come back even larger. Make it even larger, because I'm going to flip this thing over. You can't. This shows what's on the back. We see industries, which are really important, but even more important, we see them harvesting hemp. See those? Those are hemp bundles on the ground.
Isn't that detail
and
nice?
So as Don Skacke pointed out a couple of weeks ago, it's right there on the money. Industrial hemp. Not only is this made out of hemp fiber, it is shows hemp harvesting on the back of it. So this bill in particular has a lot of historical notes.
It's one of the most beautiful bills done too. I think the artwork is just stunning.
Yeah, and so there it is. It's right on the money, as you can see. Get that enlarged on your HD screens at home.
And then they march into Congress and make all these silly laws.
So so this bill is particularly historic in that regard. It's a great teaching tool. That's why I decided to bring it back and talk about those various aspects of hemp and cannabis.